The missing loop. Most AI YouTube systems fail for a simple reason. They can produce videos, but they do not learn from the videos. They generate an idea, make a script, render the video, upload it, and then they stop. That is not a growth system. That is a production machine with no memory. In this video I will show you the workflow I am building for AI Workflow Lab. Idea, script, voice, visuals, subtitles, upload, analytics, and then tomorrow's better idea. If you want practical AI workflows instead of random hype, subscribe now. This channel is becoming a public lab. Think about it like a software product. If a product collects no feedback, every new version is just a guess. A YouTube channel works the same way. The algorithm gives us feedback through impressions, click-through rate, average view duration, retention dips, likes, comments, and subscriber conversion. The workflow should not ignore those numbers. It should turn them into a decision. That is why this channel needs a measurement layer, before it needs another 100 videos. The production engine is useful only when it is connected to a learning engine. Why more videos is not enough. Publishing more videos feels productive, but it can hide the real problem. If every video uses a weak hook, a weak title, or the wrong audience promise, publishing 10 more videos only repeats the same mistake 10 more times. The target is not just output. The target is signal. Which hook kept people watching? Which topic made people subscribe? Which title created curiosity without feeling fake? Once the system can answer those questions, the next video becomes smarter than the previous one. Volume helps only after the format is pointed in the right direction. If a video loses viewers in the first 10 seconds, the problem may be the opening promise. If people click but do not subscribe, the problem may be trust or clarity. If nobody clicks, the topic or thumbnail promise may be weak. Each failure means something different. Treating every failure as a reason to publish more is expensive and slow. So the new rule is simple. Every video must create a measurable lesson. The workflow map. Here is the workflow map. First, the topic engine creates a small list of ideas. Not random ideas, but ideas connected to the channel promise. Second, the script engine writes a hook, a structure, and clear sections. Third, the voice layer generates English narration for global reach. Fourth, the subtitle layer creates Turkish subtitles so the original audience still follows the video. Fifth, the visual layer combines coding footage, dashboards, generated presenter shots, and call-to-action moments. Finally, the upload layer prepares title, description, tags, thumbnail notes, and publishing status. The map also keeps the system debuggable. If the voice sounds wrong, we debug the voice layer. If subtitles are in the wrong language, we debug the subtitle layer. If the video feels cheap, we debug the visual layer. If uploads fail, we debug OAuth and publishing permissions. Separating the workflow into layers means one broken part does not destroy the whole channel. That is the engineering mindset this channel should teach. The script engine. The script engine has one rule. The first 30 seconds must earn the next 30 seconds. A long video cannot start like a document. It needs a reason to keep watching. So every script begins with a concrete promise. What will the viewer understand or build by the end? Then each section has a job. One section explains the pain. One section shows the system. One section proves the workflow. One section gives the next step. That structure keeps the video useful instead of turning it into a long AI monologue. For long videos, the script also needs chapter logic. Each chapter should answer one question the viewer already has. What is the system? Why does it matter? How is it built? Where can it fail? How will it improve? When a chapter cannot answer a clear question, it usually becomes filler. The script engine should remove filler before rendering begins, because fixing boring video after render is slower than fixing the script early. This is where automation needs taste, not just speed. Visual system. The visual system should not be decoration. It should help the viewer understand the workflow. For the opening, I use a generated AI engineer presenter shot. Then the video moves into code B-roll, automation dashboards, file pipelines, and upload states. The presenter is there for identity. The B-roll is there for proof. When a viewer sees the system moving from idea to render to analytics, the video feels more real than a slideshow. Visuals should also repeat the channel identity. A red-haired AI engineer presenter shot gives the video a recognizable opening. Code footage gives technical credibility. Dashboards show that the system is real. Subscribe buttons and end screens turn attention into action. But the goal is not to make every second flashy. The goal is to make every second easy to understand. That is why motion, overlays, and captions should support the explanation instead of fighting it. Voice and subtitles. The language choice is deliberate. English narration gives the channel a larger possible audience. Turkish subtitles keep the original audience inside the video. This is also useful for testing. If English voice increases reach, but Turkish subtitles keep completion rate stable, the channel can grow globally without losing its base. The important rule is consistency. Voice language, subtitle language, title language, and description language must be intentional. There is one more reason to keep the language strategy consistent. YouTube learns who engages with the content. If every video changes language randomly, the audience signal becomes noisy. English voice with Turkish subtitles is a clear test. We can compare retention, comments, and subscriber growth against Turkish-only videos. If the global version performs better, we scale it. If it performs worse, we adjust the packaging instead of guessing. Upload and packaging. A good AI workflow does not finish when the video file is created. The title needs a clear promise. The thumbnail needs one readable idea. The description needs keywords and chapters. The call to action needs to match the viewer's reason for watching. That is why the intro and outro both include subscription moments. But the message is not just subscribe. The message is, subscribe if you want to watch this AI system improve in public. That gives the channel a story, not just a button. Packaging is not decoration either. It is the bridge between the viewer's problem and the video. A strong title should be specific enough to feel useful and broad enough to create curiosity. A weak title says, AI automation tutorial. A stronger title says, I built an AI workflow that creates YouTube videos while I sleep. The second title creates a story. The thumbnail should carry the same promise with fewer words. When title, thumbnail, and first 30 seconds all promise the same thing, the video feels coherent. Analytics feedback. This is the most important part. Every morning, the system should read the last 7 days of YouTube analytics. It should find the videos with the strongest retention, the best click-through rate, and the highest subscriber conversion. Then it should ask, what do the winners have in common? Was it a build-in-public angle, a coding tutorial, a monetization promise, a specific AI tool? Tomorrow's 10 ideas should come from the winning pattern, not from guesswork. That is the difference between a content factory and a learning channel. The analytics layer should create a daily report. It should list the top videos by retention, top videos by subscriber conversion, and videos with strong click-through rate but weak watch time. Those are different opportunities. High click-through but low retention means the promise worked but the delivery failed. Low click-through but high retention means the content was good but the packaging was weak. High subscribers per view means the format is aligned with the audience. That is the signal we want to multiply. The next step. So the plan is simple. One strong long video every week for watch hours. Daily short clips only when they support a tested format. No more blind production. Weak patterns get removed. Winning patterns get repeated with better hooks. If you want the full build series, subscribe to AI Workflow Lab. In the next video, I will break down the exact AI tools and folder structure behind this workflow. For the next 30 days, the channel should behave like a controlled experiment. 3 long videos per week is possible only if each one has a clear job. One video can teach an AI coding setup. One can show an automation build. One can analyze the channel's own data and decide what to do next. Shorts should support those long videos, not distract from them. That gives the channel a spine. Build systems, test systems, improve systems.